Because I believe that the greatest motivation for avoiding temptation and fighting temptation is this: everything that the world, everything that the devil can offer me is a counterfeit that eventually will become like gravel in my gut. A young man, let's say, he desires a relationship with a young woman. He desires intimacy. That's normal. That's biblical. But he's tempted to go about it the wrong way. What he needs to realize is, hold it. If I go about it this way, it will not turn out to be a good and perfect gift. Also, I need to look back at all the kindnesses of God, and also my faith in what God is going to provide. I can take the counterfeit now, or I can wait for the better, which God offers. And that's a tremendous motivation that is oftentimes overlooked. So we need to flee those things and those circumstances that put us in almost a you can't do anything but fail situation. Get away from that. But also look at the goodness of God. Realize that in His sovereignty and His omniscience, He knows that many of our desires that can be perverted are actual in themselves good desires, and He has a plan for them.
Lust is a counterfeit. God created love as a perfect gift, something holy, something to be cherished. The enemy, knowing the beauty and power of that gift, twists our desires and turns them against us. He presents us with a counterfeit, something that looks appealing but is ultimately false. Lust reduces a person to an object. Someone created in the image of God becomes nothing more than a tool for personal pleasure. Love, on the other hand, honors the other person. Love sees their worth, values their dignity, and seeks to lift them toward the standard God intended for their lives. This is why lust is dangerous. If we want victory, it must begin in our thoughts. We must purify our minds by focusing on the good gifts God has given us. The battle is fought there first. When we learn to say no to destructive thoughts, we begin to weaken their power. We must train our minds to see people and ourselves through the lens of God's Word. When we do, counterfeit desires lose their grip, and true love is restored to its rightful place.